So you want to be a freelancer, hey? Suppose I better tell you how to get started then. Hey, welcome to another Mic Drop Monday, where I drop you a little truth bomb to help you work harder and smarter on the week ahead. And this week we're talking about freelancing again, but it's all about how to get started. So if you're currently employed and you're thinking about starting a freelance career, or you want to start a business, and there's loads of different ways you can go about it, but I've come up with 5 little tips to just help you get started and cut a few corners here and there and not make the mistakes that many people make. So number 1, create a routine. So I know there's like other gurus and lifestyle people out there that tell you that the laptop lifestyle is the way ahead, and working when you want from where you want is totally the way to go. And if you're at the stage of having lots of passive income, then it probably is. But when you're at the stage of being a freelancer and essentially exchanging your time for money, or doing a specific task for money, then really you need to create a working routine. So as much as being a freelancer can afford you that little lie-in in the morning, or perhaps working at night when the house is quiet, you do need to set a certain level of boundaries and a certain routine to your working day. So trying to stick to start times and end times will really get you into a work function rather than just a winging it function. It'll also help other people to set boundaries around your working time, so that your mum's not dropping in for a cup of tea at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when you're mid-work day. But hey, you're working from home and people think they can just drop in anytime. So setting those clear working boundaries of your daily routine will help to set boundaries with other people and also your clients, that they know it's not acceptable to call you at 10 o'clock at night, or to email you very late and expect you to reply, or email you at the weekends. If you set a clear working day and a clear routine, you will be able to enforce boundaries. Likewise, number 2, create a working space. So again, I know all the guru-y, lifestyle-y people will tell you, you can operate your business from your kitchen table, and you probably can. But your kitchen table is for eating your dinner off, it's for having your breakfast on. It's not for planning world domination at, as much as it will be a great story when you do dominate. If you don't have the luxury of having a spare room or an actual office, then look at co-working spaces. They're a great alternative and usually quite low cost. But even if you just have a corner in a room, try not to make it your bedroom. Your bedroom is for resting and relaxing. It's not for working, unless you're in certain professions. But if you just have a little desk in the corner of a dining room or in a hallway, they're great places to put desks. Or if it is your kitchen, but just try and have that set working space, so you know that when you sit in that seat at that desk, you're in work time. You're not sitting at your dinner table, getting your laptop out and then going, oh, actually I fancy a snack. Because sitting at your dinner table will make you want to eat. Tip number 3, look everywhere for clients. And I mean everywhere. Clients have this really bad habit of not showing themselves. They don't walk down the street with big banners on them going, hoo-hoo, I want to hire you. They don't come and knock on your front door and say, I want to give you £1,000 to do some work for me. You really have to go looking for them, and they will literally be hiding everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. Look under your car, look under your mattress. Honestly, they will hide everywhere on you. So in that respect, tip number 4 is to tell everyone that you know that what you do, you are now freelancer. Nobody's paying your wages anymore. If you want to keep on putting food on the table, then the money's got to come in. So everybody needs to know what you do so they can help spread the word. And I'm always banging on about this tip in so many things that I have done. But literally, if you are the friend or a family member of someone that works freelance, for God's sake, be their biggest cheerleader. Tell the world what they do. Help them. Remember, a rising tide lifts all boats. So when you're not looking everywhere for clients and telling everyone what you do, tip number 5 is to don't forget to market yourself. And so many freelancers are so guilty of doing this that they get on a roll and they might have plenty of clients and work's coming in, great. But the absolute number one unwritten rule with freelancing is that it is feast or famine. I can absolutely 100% guarantee you that, and every single person in this whole wide world who has ever worked freelance will tell you it is feast or famine. So please, when the work is rolling in, when everything is going great, market the living daylights out of yourself, because sure as eggs is eggs, a crash will come, clients will go bust, clients will ghost you. Literally everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Trust me, it happens. So just market the living daylights out of yourself and never stop that marketing. Different ways to actually market yourself as a freelancer is to just actively demonstrate what it is that you do. And this is something I find really, really funny, because obviously I'm a social media consultant, a marketing consultant, and when I look at other people in my industry and their social media looks like tumbleweed is running it, because there is nothing going on and they're not demonstrating their skills. So actually the easiest way to market yourself as a freelancer is to just demonstrate your skills. So if you're a graphic designer, be coming up with great images and great graphics, and do infographics and things like that show your skills. If you're a videographer, you need to be creating video constantly. So if you get in, if you're a videographer, be making videos of yourself, become a vlogger, become a YouTuber, do whatever it takes to demonstrate your skills. If you're a copywriter, you need to be putting out amazing copy, so creating blog posts at least once a week and keep that flow going. If you're a social media person, you need to be active on social media. You need to be banging out those tweets. Your Facebook needs to be active. If you're a marketing consultant, you need to be marketing yourself really, really well, which means you need to be getting your message out to a lot of people. Traditional forms of advertising for freelancers and small businesses just aren't as effective anymore. People want to know you, they want to like you, they want to trust you before they're going to hire you, and the easiest way to that is to market yourself online. You might think that things like going to local networking meetings, going to different business groups, they can help you. They may not, they might be a waste of time. Just test it. Don't start going to loads, and when you're getting nothing back of it, don't keep going. Don't flog a dead horse here. There are some great websites as well, things like Freelancer, Upwork. There's lots of Facebook groups that post different freelance positions in them as well. So keep an eye out for all those kind of stuff and be really, really proactive about finding work. Like, a great problem is that you've got too much work. So aim for having too much work. And if you do have too much work, you can always subcontract it out to another freelancer and give them a little head up. Also, and it's probably a little bonus tip, so I'm kind of going against my own title here. In 5 tips, it's 6. But look at ways you can create passive income. So whether that is creating ebooks about what you do, creating courses, affiliate marketing, all different things that can generate revenue without actually taking your time up, without interfering with your client work. Because if you suddenly go through a famine period and you may have a client go bust on you that owes you money, you may have a client that just stops needing your services, all different things that can happen, and those passive incomes are going to really mean a lot to you. So it's actually a really good idea to just dedicate some time to building up different revenue streams and different passive incomes, so they can just tick along nicely in the background and provide you with income, and that income will actually grow. So you can have the laptop lifestyle and be sat on the beach on your laptop. You get the picture. So lovely freelancers, I hope you will be joining us for Freelance Heroes Days on the 16th of May. Tickets are still available, and I will leave a link in the description. Make sure you go and buy. You can hear me speaking there as well. I'll also leave links in the descriptions to a few other articles that you may find useful about working from home, how to not procrastinate, because they're all big ones, and how to stay motivated, because as a freelancer, they're all things that you need to master. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you made the most of the gorgeous sunny bank holiday weekend. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to share it with a freelancer you know who may need these tips. Don't forget to go and subscribe and follow all my other social media channels, and I will speak to you again very soon.